Hello everyone, this is Shruti Srivastava, currently enrolled in the BTech program at Ajinkya D.Y. Patil University, semester 6 with specialization in data science. Today we are going to create an EC2 instance in Amazon Web Services and also create an S3 storage and also learn about S3 bucket creation. So let's get started with it. So here we have our AWS management console from where we will start our services. Since our aim is to create an EC2 instance, we can select the EC2 service from recently visited services, which I have. But in case you haven't, you just have to search EC2 and there you will have it the EC2 dashboard. Here we are in the EC2 dashboard. To launch an instance, simply click on the Launch Instance. Now, we select our AMI, which is Amazon Machine Image. Choosing the AMI is like choosing our operating system. So now next we choose our instance type. As you can see, our instance type is T2.micro, which uses EBS only and has one virtual CPU with 1 GB of RAM. So if you want, you can choose a slightly more storage memory instance, but since I don't require that, I'm going to choose T2.micro only. So next we configure instance details. So as you can see here, we have a number of instances 1 and where is the public IP? As you can see, it has been enabled, which is necessary to be able to connect to the instance, and everything else looks good, I think. Yes. So now let me tell you, we are going to create an instance using Bash script. So here I'm going to paste some code. As you can see here, now let me uh, name it server. So here we have a bash script. Here we have our code. The body is hello there. This is server, which should be visible when we start our IP address. And as you can see, in the end it says start. So next we add storage. I'm not going to change that because I'm happy with it. So next we move on to tags. Now I click here to add a tag and let's say server. So now we are going to introduce a security group. I'm going to select using an existing security group, and then I'm going to select this one, web server SG, which has been created, and now I'm going to review and launch. As you can see here, we have our type HTTP and SSH. So now let's review and launch. Everything seems to be as per our settings. So I'm just going to launch and I'm going to choose an existing key pair only. You can create one if you want, or you can proceed without one, but I'm going to choose an existing one. Now I acknowledge it and I'm going to launch my instance. So now let's view our instance, and here we have our instance server. So here we have our server up and running, and the status, as you can see, is 2x2 checks passed. And here you can see the instance state is running, and now we have our public IP and a private IP address, and rest of the details are as we entered already. So now let's connect it. Now we connect our instance here. As you can see, it has been connected, and now let me let's just go back a little. So here we have our public IP address. So let me just copy this part and let's copy it right here. So now we paste it and enter. So as you can see, the message that we typed in our bash script has been uploaded here, and hence our instance is up and running. The next service that we have to tackle is the S3 service. S3 is a storage service which you can also find here, and let's click on that. So here we have S3 management console. S3 is a storage service while EC2 is a computing service, and S3 is a global service, as you can see, while EC2 is region specific. So now let's create a bucket for S3, and here you have to give your bucket a name. Let's say call it it's my bucket. And so here we have our AWS region. Now I'm going to untick all this because I don't want to block public access. It's all your on you if you want to, if you don't want to, and I don't want encryption either, so I am going to disable that as well. So now we are going to create a bucket. It says my bucket already exists, so let's alter it. My bucket is. So now let's create a bucket. You must check. Okay, sorry, I forgot to acknowledge. Now let's create a bucket, hopefully, and your bucket is created. As you can see, my bucket it is. So now that we have our bucket, I'm just going to click on it, and now I'm going to select upload to upload some files to it. And now let's choose the add files options for the same. So here I had a sample file. As you can see, it is 1 KB only. So I'm going to open it. Now let's see and cross check the details, and I think everything is good to go. So now I'm going to upload it. So it was upload succeeded, as you can see. And here we have our uploaded file. So now that we close it, you can see the bucket is, and here our sample file that we uploaded just now. So when you click on it, you can see object overview. The sample file that we uploaded is called an object in the bucket. Here you will also find object URL. Just copy it, open a new tab and search for it, but you can't access it. Access denied has been written. But why is it so? Uh, this is because of the object policies that we have to edit. So we go to my bucket list, select the bucket, I mean object, and then actions, and here we have make public option. So here we select the make public option and it was successfully updated. So now we go to our bucket. Sorry. In the object window, now we copy the URL and now we paste it. Now you can see we can access it. This is our sample text. So I hope this video was of help. Thank you for watching.